Hello, Dr. Berg here. I had another question related to Bulletproof coffee. This keeps coming up, so I'm just going to do a little video on this to give you my opinion on this. So what's a Bulletproof coffee? It's coffee with added butter or coconut oil, and it's blended, and then you drink that in the morning as like a meal replacement, and the fat allows you to go a long period of time. I think it's actually a good thing to start out with this because the fat really allows you to go the whole morning without being hungry for most people, and it's a great first step. So I think you should do this. You don't have to, but it's not a bad idea because the other option is just to have a meal and then push your meal an hour later, an hour later, an hour later, as you get used to this, to the point where all of a sudden you're just having 2 meals. And that's the ideal scene, is to have like 2 meals. For most people, they can do very well on that because of the principle every time you eat, you spike insulin. Now, it is true that this Bulletproof coffee will trigger insulin a little bit, okay? It does, even though fats don't trigger insulin, it's neutral, but the fact that it triggers the stomach releases hormones that then trigger insulin. Okay, that's what it is. It's not the actual material, so it's more of a stomach action. Now, I suggest you start out with this as one option. You don't have to, but it's not a bad idea. And then what I recommend is when you become keto adapted, when things get more comfortable and you're allowed, and you can go longer periods of time without being hungry, and you'd have no more cravings for sweets, and you have a lot of energy, you're not getting tired after you eat, you're not needing for sweets after you eat, keto adapted, then you may want to replace the butter, the butter and the coconut oil with maybe half and half or cream, okay? A little cream, just because that would lower insulin even more. And that way, it's not like you're even having any insulin spike. You can go right from here to here without any insulin spike at all. So as you transition, you might want to nix this. And the reason for that is some people find that this could kind of prevent them from maximizing their weight loss, okay? It's just because of the extra fat there. Because what we want to do is get you keto adapted to the point where you're basically burning your own fat, okay? That's the goal. So you're going to find when you eat a meal, you're going to need a lot less fat, dietary fat. You're going to find that that's too much fat, and you're not going to need as much after the meal, or you're going to feel a little nauseous. So you really want to adjust that, and you're going to find that you need less and less because you're burning your own fat between the meals. And it's a great situation because you slim down, but it's a much better fuel source. If you're trying to gain weight, maybe you want to keep it in. But the only point is that this potentially could slow you down a little bit, okay? That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching. Hey, you probably already subscribed, but if you haven't, press this little button down below, and I will keep you updated.